everyone. Okay, today I'm going to read on why are they not contacting you. Okay, I'm being called to read on that, why they're not contacting you. Okay, because I feel who I'm reading for today is feeling their energy a lot more than usual. So let's just have a couple of cards, why they're not contacting you. Right, destruction. I'm hearing destruction, that they think that you'll think that they're wasting your time, okay? That you think that they will be wasting their time. I feel it's damage limitation here, okay? They've gone into another situation. They've been led by somebody else, whether it's, you know, love, whatever. But it's damage limitation. It's not apathy. It's not that they don't care, but they know that if they contact you, that other people, possibly more than one person, won't be very happy about it, okay? But I'm also hearing that you are their peace, that they'd love nothing more than to run back to you. They're looking for some peace. They're involved with a group or a person who's quite bossy, quite stubborn, likes their own way, okay? But it's definitely damage limitation. So I'll get into that a little bit more and see what else wants to come out. But just while I'm shuffling, I hope you're all well, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're all okay, and life's treating you okay. Thanks for your support, your comments. I read them all, I really do, and I do send you all my love. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video, okay? It'll take you through to the description box. Links to the website are in there, and also check out the free relationship report. Okay, damage limitation. Damage limitation. Ah, Nine of Swords. Yeah. Your person's deeply unhappy. Okay, you are living rent-free in their head with this card. They dream about you, they think about you. They're not sleeping very well. I feel they're very regretful, very remorseful about what happened. But this card can also mean being the subject of gossip. Your person is terrified of, mentally they're very much in their head, worrying about what will be said and what will happen if they contact you, okay? Because this group of people, whoever they are, have their own ideas and their own ways of thinking what your person should be doing, okay? So it is damage limitation. It's not apathy. I feel that they do love you. They do care about you. They have got insurmountable problems at the moment, but what I really feel is they haven't got the energy, and they feel duty bound. You know, make your bed, you lie in it, that kind of energy. And the swords are all about the mental. The swords they represent the mind. So, you know, we can sometimes think we're a prisoner of our mind. You know, the ego, that voice in our head that just goes on and on and on and on. And some days you just wish it had just, you know, drown itself. They've very much got that voice, okay? They've got a lot of things on their plate at the moment that are taking a lot of their time and energy, but they feel now, in the situation they're in, that they're flogging a dead horse. Almost like they went into a situation where they went, I'm just going to use like a metaphor thing here, that they went for the roof first but didn't put the foundations in. But they still love you. This person still loves you, okay? Whether, you know, you want them back or not, they do still love you, and they do want to walk away. The Eight of Cups. They dream about walking away. They're trying to work out how to walk away. But they're also got damage limitation with something they're frightened of losing, and it's not love. It's something in the physical, okay? You know, they're disappointed. They're disappointed in themselves. Emotionally, this is a message, a very strong message. Even if they are with somebody else at the moment, even if it looks like something out of a glossy magazine, they are not emotionally fulfilled. All right. There's a strong possibility they will come looking for you again, that you complete them. I'm hearing that you complete them, that you're their peace, you're their calm. 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're very, very shut down at the moment. You know, they're very sad. They feel isolated. They're lonely. They're sad, but they are nervous. They are nervous. They made a commitment to something else. They collaborated possibly with another group of people, okay? But they know they're wasting their time there. This is somebody older. They're wasting their time. You know, it's just disappointing. It's disappointing for them. Anything else? One more, please. Okay. They could have, this is specific, but it'll help. No, you'll know more than if it's your reading. I feel there's a mother wound here, or they've had a female energy in their life that's overbearing. It can be siblings, it can be sisters or nieces or aunts, or somebody who is just a little bit overbearing and causes quite a lot of disharmony. Will play one person off against the other. Okay, so this female energy's had something to do with it, and I feel that your person didn't cut the strings on something. Now, by that I mean they could have physically moved away from the family, or even the mother could have passed away, but they didn't do the work, or they hadn't recognised their issues and their attachment styles and the way they live life and deal with problems goes way back to this, okay? Okie, let me just have this deck out. What would they like to say, please? Just bottom of the deck, hopeless, sinking, falling apart, despair. That's the 9 of Swords all over. You know, by the time the swords are not all the suits have their own thing. It's all to do with the mind, the body, the emotions, the energy. You know, the whole thing of the spirit, how we're all made up. But the 9 of Swords, by the time you get to a 9, you are literally at breaking point. After the 9 comes the 10. The 10 is the conclusion, it's the end. It's when you're literally nose down on the floor and you've got to a point where you can't even your mind can't even work out what step you want to take next because it's just had enough. Let's see what they'd like to say to you today. Let's see. Overall, loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. You were the loyal one. You trusted them. You believed in them. You were reliable. Okay. Longing, craving for you, aching for you, missing you. Foundation. They miss the calm. You gave them a foundation. You know, they could, I'm just hearing they could walk in through the door and you were just reliable, loyal, and the energy with you was calm. Okay? The energy with you was calm. They're longing for that, and they're really, really not happy at the moment. They'd like to say, bottom of the deck, I feel their pride and their arrogance and their ego got in the way of them. Now, the fact that they're even thinking that is a really good thing, because going back to something that I don't think they've dealt with this mother figure, you know, overbearing female energy they'd had in their life, they're actually taking time out now to think, you know what, I really messed that up. I really messed that up. Shocking. It's just trouble. It's just turmoil. You know, that they're just in turmoil. They could have an abandonment wound. You know, going back to that mother figure. But they have been doing a lot of self-analysis. They've been looking at themselves. They've been quite introspected. But I feel what's going on now is that they're at breaking point. They've woken up. You know, whilst they were in their ego, and you know, and I think we all do it to a certain extent. You know, you do something, you think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, you know. But then you'll have that little voice that comes in and says, no, you were right to, it's just your ego justifying it. Because its job's to keep you safe. So, I think whilst they were listening to their ego, telling them that it wasn't their fault and it was all your fault and, you know, all of this going on, they could live the lie. But what's happened here is this person's starting to wake up. Okay, they've gone within, they've looked at the choices they've made, not just in love, other choices within their life, and they've reached a point now where they can't lie to themselves anymore. That's why they're in the Nine of Swords, because they can't lie. Okay? When your ego, or however we do it, and you can lie to yourself, then you can usually sleep at night. Okay? But this person's not sleeping at night because they know that they have massively messed up here. Massively messed up. They see, you know, whether you're male or female, and the divine energies here. They see you as their counterpart, okay? They definitely regret choosing the thrills and the good times. All right. Let's see what they're going to do, shall we? Are they going to do anything, or are they just going to sit being anxious? They're going to have to face this. You know, they're going to have to face this. And something that they're trying to control, like I said, it's damage limitation, is going to have to just go by the wayside, I'm hearing. Are they going to do anything? Yes, they are. They're going to come back in, especially if you've been apart for a while. Okay, they're going to come back in. It'll be a new start for you both, okay? But they're going to make an offer to you. There's going to be the unknown, Five of Wands. I don't feel the energy there currently in at the moment is going to dissipate that quickly. So you probably will have some competition, or there'll be some other people involved who think that they're right. Okay, but I do see with that card that they're going to come back in. Yeah. Four of Wands. Two of Cups. Yeah, they are. They're going to come back in. You know, they see you as their divine counterpart, their soulmate. You know, Four of Wands, 1111. Okay, it's a synchronicity card. They're going to get out of their comfort zone. And I'm going to say this again, because the Four of Wands can mean, especially if you're reading on an ex, if they're not coming in and they're not communicating to you, it can mean that they're living in their own little comfort bubble. That they're just, you know, they're kind of hiding away behind the castle walls, and they've got what they need around them, and it's all very good, but it's a fire energy, and the Four of Wands can mean like that containment. But they're going to break out of that because the Two of Cups is here. So it's a beautiful ending for someone. And if this is what you want, Stay in the end, okay? Ignore the 3D. Just tell the story, even if you don't believe it. Just go to the end, visualise whatever it is you want and stick to it. Ignore who's saying what to who and who's posting. Just ignore it. I promise you. You know, does it happen instantly? It's already created. Whatever you want is already created, okay? I feel personally, again, you know, always go with what you believe in your own heart and soul, but, you know, sometimes at the appointed hour, certain things will shift around without you even knowing they're shifting around, okay? But this person's coming back into you. They love you. They want to be with you. It's a soulmate. They have really, really messed up. I'm just going to see what the damage limitation might be. Is it money? Is it emotional? It's just only a generality. What is it, please? What's this damage limitation all about? Yeah. Okay. Their energy's out. What they're doing, I think very specifically with this card, it's damage limitation to do with something professional, legal. Okay, that's a real specific answer. On a more general level, what this person is doing, damage limitation, is they have been living very, very much in their head. They are logically looking at the situation they are in now and logically saying, well, I need to stay here because otherwise something legal or some collaboration is going to go down the toilet. But now they've been doing that for so long, they've gone into the 9 of Swords. And because they are also in the 8 of Cups as well, the ego is losing here. The ego's losing. But I would say the damage limitation has got something to do with a professional capacity, legal paperwork, okay? But definitely a professional capacity. That's what they're trying to limit. They're trying to keep it all under wraps, okay? They're trying to keep it all under wraps. So let me just get you guys a card. If I can dig them out, 2 secs. All under here. Let me just get you a card of what to do. Obviously, you know, you get to choose. If you want this person, they're here. Okay. What else? Advice, please. 2 of Cups. I knew I was meant to get that deck. Yeah. A relationship will go closer as 2 people fall in love. Or a current or past relationship grows much stronger. Okay. Mutual respect and understanding will exist. I feel it will today. 2 of Cups, yeah. There's still hope. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. So this is for those of you who want this, okay? Change the story. Let go of the past. Ignore what's going on out there. It's only a screen, okay? I know it's not easy, but you will see, if you can stick to it, you will see such a change. Okay, so I shall leave that with you. Take good care of yourselves. Page of what? Page of Cups. Yeah, you're going to get a message off them. Just look after yourselves. Stay positive. Stay in the end. Pick a scene where it's done. Okay? Your imagination is the projector. This is the screen. Okay? Just go within. Obviously, if you've been in like narcissistic, toxic vileness, no, this isn't your reading, but for somebody, this is a beautiful reading, and I'm really happy for you. I love you all so much. Take care. Bye.